give anybody a chance to get up there and stop
I'm at
him.
82,000.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. When he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Oh, yeah. Put it down, Lamar. Put it down, baby. Put it down, bitch.
So now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Oh, weak-ass
Not
bitch.
setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half already.
And when people fumble with Lamar, they be like, bro, what the fuck?
Literally, like, that's literally their whole game plan.
Oh, Derrick Henry.
Take off.
Oh, Derrick Henry. That's how you feel, Derrick? Juking 2 boys?
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
Yeah, they're right down here looking for 6. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Mariota toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
3rd and goal, Mariota.
Okay.
He's got daylight.
Yep.
He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now, as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
57's the mic. Watch 57. You don't want nothing.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota, and he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 3rd down, Mariota. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. They set up the screen to Hill. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A huge play there on the screen pass. 46 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, he's going deep.
Oh my God, again.
Man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Ravens push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, as we hit the home stretch of the regular season, just 3 weeks left. Let's look at the slate for Week 15. Some of the more intriguing games. Houston and Tennessee, that's a big one in the AFC South. Rams going to Dallas, Buffalo at Pittsburgh. That's a Sunday night game. And then Charles Davis, he'll be taking his parka to the frozen tundra. You've got Chicago at Green Bay this week.
Certainly do, and I'll take a heck of a lot more than just my parka.
Just RPO, 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 RPO,
I will be
RPO.
bundled to the gills. A high of 27 expected at kickoff. But let's face it. How much
RPO
fun will
then
that be?
fucking
Another
burns me
historic
on a streak.
Bears-Packers
Like,
game,
what
and a
do
game
I
where the
do?
Bears have to have it, and the Packers trying to hold on to the number 2 seed. Houston at Tennessee, so intriguing. Houston just got jumped on by Denver. But these teams will meet twice in the last 3 weeks.
RPO,
The division
RPO,
title may be at
RPO,
stake.
RPO,
The Rams
RPO.
have to win. Dallas can actually afford a loss and still win their division, which sounds crazy. And Buffalo needs a big victory in order to make that New England game possibly mean a division crown. That's going to be fun when they go to Pittsburgh.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. There he
Fuck
goes
this
left
game.
side. And now look at this.
Fuck
Big
this
gain,
game,
but a fumble. It's picked
Fuck
up by the Titans.
I can't score. What the hell? I need new offense. That and my defense
Tennessee
is
offense
fucking
about
garbage.
set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out? And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by
good.
Patrick Onwuasor. And that will set him up in X.
buddy. You got it. You got it. You got it. Let me try a different team. Or a different playbook. The corners didn't do anything. But is it because we're playing the Falcons? I don't know. I could use the Jets. I don't want to. Deion Jones. Julio. I don't know what type of running back they got. Damn. What other team was I looking at? I was looking at this team. I was looking at the Broncos. They got some good defense. I need a new offensive playbook though. I could try Seattle again. Like, look, 78 defense. Their corners are just stupid. Like an 85? I feel stupid losing with an 85. I feel ridiculous. I feel dumb. I'm about to use the Redskins. And now I'm gonna try out a different shit. I'm gonna try out this. Let's see how this goes. Let's try this.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the
Oh,
Inner
would you look at
Harbor
that?
of
The
Baltimore
Ravens.
at M&T Bank Stadium.
Let's go. Easy dub. And they gave me a loss for that. And it gave me a loss for that? Like, what? What? Ugh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New York Giants. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Let's go.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick
3-4.
hitter inside,
I
but
wanna-
that one was swallowed up because
I
when
want to
they're
pinch
hoping,
my
those
D-line.
big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Manning. He completes it to Tate. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
Yeah, let's go sandwich.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. The tackle there by Roy Robinson Harris.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. past the, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 49 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Trubisky, and he completes it to Cohen. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
This is cover 2.
Cases, just down a touchdown. You know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on.
Trying to get it to
And
Robinson,
he ran
and it's intercepted.
all the way down.
Alec Ogletree, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning. He's going to let one. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
I need to figure out what I'm doing.
46 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
If Pat was here, what would he do? What would Pat do? That's what I need to ask myself.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
And no one blocks
It
him.
does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have
What
a
does
script to
Pat
start
do?
the ball game.
He
And
just
typically
gives him
those scripts
such
go
good
between 12
blocking.
and 24, 25 plays. Down
wanna
2
know.
touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3
Nice.
points, get that 0 off the board. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's now 3rd down and long.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Watch that in. Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey. Hey, we are. Alert, 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 alert. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. 25 yards that time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Come on, let's go.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've been lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
18.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, folks, we gave you a glance at the AFC playoff picture. Let's talk NFC playoff picture. Bit of a shakeup because the Niners and the Saints game and the Seahawks and the Rams. So San Fran back up the top spot. Then you have the Packers who beat Washington moving up to number 2. The Saints with the loss, try to follow all this. They drop down the spot. But it's a critical one as they lose that first-round bye, and then we're still awaiting resolution on the Cowboys and the Eagles in the NFC East, CD.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy deal because essentially San Francisco and Seattle have kind of been trading back and forth. And after Sunday night's games, San Francisco holds that spot. But remember, those two play Week 17. It could all be decided then. The Saints have already locked down the NFC South. They're trying to get one of those top 2 seeds, as you mentioned. But the race for these wild cards, Minnesota sitting right there holding the number 6 spot. They're a game ahead of the Rams, who are really hot right now. And the Bears, after whacking the Cowboys last week, they're hanging in there as well.
But as you're alluding to, I mean, Seattle drops from the number 1 seed all the way down to the number 5 seed in one day. Of course, a lot can change in the final 3 weeks.
And just think, a lot of people wondering, how does the NFC East get a home game by winning that division? This is going to be one of those years people will talk about reseeding based on absolute overall record.
Yeah, because it's not out of the question that either the 49ers or the Seahawks could be 13-3 and be a wild card team. Pass complete, Manning to Evan Ingram. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 10 yards, good for a giant first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Saquon Barkley. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, he will push his way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
He's got his man. This is Tate. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Golden Tate with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the 29, Trubisky, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into...